Hello anybody, I am Alpaca Patrol, and in today's Indie Spotlight, we are going to be taking a look at Cubeworld. Now, I know what you're thinking. This looks a whole lot like that other somewhat popular indie success based in a voxel engine. And you're right, but the art style and engine is where the similarities end. Cubeworld is an action RPG set in a procedurally generated world populated by dynamic dungeons, monsters, NPCs, towns, and quest lines. Also, procedurally is not a word, I looked that up, but, you know, a lot of games tend to use it, so I'm just gonna stick with it, and hope you're cool with that. It is being developed by a one-man team referred to as Wollay, and I'll provide links to his blog down in the description. This game has been getting a lot of hype over the past few months on gaming news sites like Kotaku, who traditionally are not too interested with the indie scene, so that's saying something. The dynamic environment ensures for near limitless replayability, and, like that other voxel game, you can play it online with your friends. So, to elaborate, this means that every world that you start will be brand new, with completely different dungeons and towns with new quest lines and new items. You'll be able to explore these new worlds infinitely, searching for your next big adventure, or that super sweet fiery broadsword that'll make you the envy of every noob in town. As it stands right now, there is no mining, per se, but there is a building mechanic being developed in the game engine. You'll be able to build a home for yourself, or a whole town for your friends and NPC compadres to live in, or, you know, go murder other towns, or, you know, start a raiding party and commit mass genocide against the orc population in the Almer foothills, but, you know, that's not necessarily a mechanic in the game. So, Wollay hasn't revealed much about that specific mechanic, the building I mean, other than the fact that it exists. But I must remind you that the game is in pre-alpha right now and still a work in progress. So if you check the blog, you can see some screens of a house being built, and that's a couple months back if you look into the older posts section. And to further differentiate Cubeworld from the game that shall not be named, you can expect a more complex combat system. It'll have every ability you'd expect from an action RPG, like barrel roll dodges and blocking, and throughout the game you'll level up, gaining new skills to boost your stats and new spells to wreck the environment, which is, of course, destructible. The emphasis here, and this is important, is certainly on the dungeon crawling and questing, and less on the aimless exploration of Minecraft. Ah, god damn it, I went the whole freaking video without mentioning it. Freaking Minecraft, man. You know, if I say that word one more time, Notch will appear and murder me with a voxel pickaxe. It's a true story. I lost a cousin that way. So, not only do you gain new spells as you progress through the game, but you will inevitably find spirit cubes. These will allow you to upgrade your weapon with various effects like fire, unholy damage, and you decide where to put them, allowing for infinite customization of any weapon you come across. I, personally, am going to make a penis sword. That's going to be the first thing, because I'm 4 years old, and I'm pretty sure, I'm going to venture a guess here and say that is going to be most of the first customized weapons throughout the beginning of the game. I'm fairly certain that's what it's going to be. I mean, you can have pink cubes too, man. I mean, like, you're giving me no choice here. I gotta. So every player character is going to be unique to your playstyle and your aesthetic preferences. So he hasn't necessarily said that you can put this on armor, but I'm sure that's going to be something that will be in the game in the future. Now, the game is still in pre-alpha, and in fact, not even open for alpha funding, so everybody may need to keep tabs on this until it goes into beta. Even though it's very much a work in progress, Cubeworld shows a lot of promise to be a great game that'll steal your soul for days on end. I personally can't wait to pick it up as soon as it's available. I hope you enjoyed this indie spotlight and are excited as I am to play this game. This is Alpaca Patrol, signing out. Peace, fools.